Hi, everyone. We think about it that the best approach it will be through one of our customer, even from the beginnings, many years ago, to talk about the experience that they have it by using easySales platform. This ecosystem that we are trying to grow it in order to efficientize and automate the e-commerce through a simple platform, as the name of the company is easy, to help you to sell your products through multiple sales channels. But I think the best way in order to present how the things are working is through the voice of one of our customers. And here is Tudor. I'll have some questions for you in order to discuss a little bit about how easySales change your vision about the e-commerce. But Tudor, could you briefly tell the story of Empria before easySales and how it was? And
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Ciprian, for inviting me to this event. Our company started in Romania in 2018. I started the company with my wife, and we had two small children, and we started using some baby safety products. And they proved to be quite successful, and we developed it into our business. Initially, the name was Buy for Baby, and we rebranded 2 years ago into Empria. We had no idea about anything related to e-commerce or commerce altogether. We started by accident, and one evening I saw an ad on Facebook from eMAG. And I was 40 years old. I had no idea eMAG was a marketplace. I had no idea what the marketplace was. And I just played a bit with it, and I opened an account. And then I was approached by someone from eMAG, and he taught me how to upload a product. And I did, and I forgot about it. And 2 weeks later, I received an email, you have a sale on eMAG. And I went to my wife and said, okay, what do we do now? And we had no idea. And then we had another sale, and then another one. And we decided that maybe it's time to open an online store of our own. And we did some research. We found GOMAG, a Romanian platform that helped us a lot. And this is how it started.
yeah. But more than that, before adopting our multi-channel solution, what were the main challenges that Empria faced in managing the online sales?
Okay, so the first challenge was that we had no idea what we were doing, about anything. We knew nothing about it. And we were on a very steep learning curve. We started developing our store. We were selling on eMAG in parallel, but we had stock issues. We made a custom integration between our store and eMAG, and it worked like shit. Really, it didn't work at all. It was really a problem for us. And about 1 year later, we were approached by easySales from Costin, and he talked to me about easySales, what they can do for us. And I said, okay. It was in between the lockdowns in the pandemic, 2020. And then he called me again. And I think the third time I said, okay, we'll do it. Send me the paperwork and we do it. And I still remember I called my wife and I said, look, we are going to integrate easySales to help us with the eMAG. And I had to put my phone like that because she started screaming at me. We do not have time for another integration. But now she's converted, and it's one of the best decisions we made in our business.
But in the end, what motivated Empria to expand multi-sales channel platform? Why it motivate you to sell through not only on your website or eMAG or through other marketplaces, through the region or?
We had initially we had quick successes in our sales. We sold. The growth was quite steep. It's easy to grow fast when you start from zero. And everything was new to us. Everything was shiny. We saw all these apps, all the integrations, and we wanted to test everything. And we tested everything that we had the chance to. Quite often it was very time-consuming and energy-consuming, but we wanted to experience everything. We did it with passion. And that's where easySales came into place in our day-to-day operations.
Yeah, and also maybe it will be useful to talk about how integrating easySales influence your multi-channel sales strategy. Which one did you prioritize when you start selling online? So first of all, by chance, was eMAG, but
Yes.
second of all, it was your website?
Yes. You know, my wife, she's an accountant. She wants everything done perfectly. I'm not like that. I want everything done, but... So we integrated multiple marketplaces through easySales. Some of those were not okay for us and we gave them up, but we tested. We did eMAG Romania, eMAG Bulgaria, eMAG Hungary, Altex, Doral, Elephant, OLX, Okazi, and so on. And this is one side of it because it made things easy for us, the enrollment process. We didn't need to have 10 marketplaces that we looked at separately. We just have everything in one place. And this is the first bit is very, very helpful. Of course, then you can adjust your product descriptions, for example. Our SEO guys said, look, it's not okay that you have the same description on your site and on eMAG because Google sees it as duplicate content. So, okay, we have a different description for the marketplaces and a unique one for our own website. And this one was made easy by easySales and by ChatGPT as well lately. So it's one.
So in this case, would you describe the most significant functionality in easySales that is to adapt your description based on the marketplace, or others like inventory, or which one is the most significant functionality in easySales that help your business?
I don't think it's one most significant functionality. It comes in stages. First of all, it's easy to access multiple marketplaces. Then it's easy to have different descriptions. And sometimes we change, we let the product description dynamic on some marketplaces and we cut it on the others so it remains static. The stock, we don't have stock issues because we know on each marketplace when we run out of stock from our main account, everything goes out. And then, of course, it's the operational efficiency. We do not have to allocate so many work hours on on the admin part for each marketplace. It's much more efficient to do it in one place, that is easySales.
So in this case, are there any specific KPIs that highlight the success and strategy? So there are anything that you track currently in order to help your business?
I'm here to give an honest testimonial about easySales.
That's the idea.
Figures no longer make sense to me. So I can't say that we follow this KPI, and everything is so complicated lately that I personally do not know what external factor influences our outcome. Maybe it's easySales, maybe it's Trump's policies, maybe the pirates in the Suez Canal, the Chinese, I don't know, everything. There are so many crises at this time that it's difficult to say, okay, we push this button, we wait for 2 months and we see the results, and these results are because of easySales, because of eMAG or whatever. So it's really complicated. There is one thing I know for sure, without tracking any specific KPIs, is we started our relationship in 2020. It's 5 years now, and not a single time we took into account the option of giving up easySales. You know? So
thank you very much.
It's there.
So our NPS will grow. Yeah, thank you very much. But the idea is to try to explain it through your voice how easySales impact actually your business and how the others will follow your example and why they should do it, why you didn't do it manually, why you didn't hire more people and working manually on each platform to maintain all those sales. Why you choose it the first time? Because you choose, not your wife, actually.
So it's not easy to integrate a marketplace. There are constant errors on every integration we have. But we have integrations with our online platform, with easySales, with marketplaces, with couriers, with courier integrators, and so on. And there are errors on all of those. The important part is who you talk to sort those errors out. If we, for example, we had a feed error in our platform, if we had to discuss with eMAG, with Altex, with all the marketplaces, it would be a nightmare. We discussed with easySales, and we are not childhood friends here. I met Ciprian at a conference, and ever since I meet him at each and every important e-commerce conference. And if he's not there, his colleagues are there. We have a face that we put on our relationships, and I believe this is the most important thing, to build actual relationships in business. And this is why I appreciate our cooperation.
Thank you very much for that. I'm doing my best. I'm doing everything it's possible in order to satisfy and listen all the customers. I think in any business, like in yours, I think you are listening your customer, what they want, what products they are looking for. So it's important in any places. But during these 5 years, what challenges did Empria encountered during the transition, especially at the beginning, when you start using easySales? Because you are used in some way, how your team actually interpret and start using it, how hard it was to adopt it?
Actually, it wasn't hard at all, because it replaced a solution that was working poorly. So, okay, maybe we put 5-10 hours of setup in the initial stage, and that was, let's say, the difficult part, to understand how the platform works. But from that, the advantages were obvious. So we had no issues on this side. Of course, things are not perfect every day. Every day we have some sort of error, not necessarily with easySales, but across all the platforms. But we know that if we have an issue with a marketplace, we have someone to talk to, someone that will respond. And if, let's say, someone from the call center doesn't respond quickly and it's a very big problem for us, we have layers to escalate. At the end, I said, look, Ciprian, we really have a big problem here, help us. But that's very seldom the case.
Yeah, but what lesson have you learned that could benefit other merchants like you, considering a similar shift? So when they want to move from they are doing by their own, or and when they are starting using easySales, what you would recommend to them?
If you are in the same situation as I was, that I'm the strategy guy in the company, my wife is the implementation arm, and I come with the ideas and she comes with the effort to implement. If you are in my case somehow, take your chances and do it. I mean, I do not believe in contemplating things very much. You have to act. We do not have the time to just think about how nice it would be if the planets align and whatever. You have to do it. The worst case scenario, it doesn't work. You lose maybe a few hundred euros and 20, 30, 40 hours of work. And then you say, okay, this does not work for me, let's move to the next step. But if you have 20 pending projects in your brain, that maybe some days I will try that, maybe someday for me it doesn't work.
Yeah, but what do you think about selling on other countries, like Bulgaria in Romania, or Hungary, or Romanian in Bulgaria, or Poland, or whatever? What's your perspective from this point of view?
Yes.
How hard it was?
We only sold in Bulgaria and Hungary so far, and only through eMAG. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't a particularly big success for us. I'm still trying to figure out why. But 2-3 weeks ago, we launched our first physical store in Bucharest. That was a major step for us. And the next major thing we want to do is to start selling independently in Moldova and maybe in the western countries of Europe. So there are challenges, once again, but I think action is what needs to be taken, not contemplation.
During the experience through those years with easySales, what you would say that now saved you from not doing or doing better? So did you see it like a saving of people, of man hours, or did you see it like an opportunity to sales on multiple sales channels in other channels, or how you see it from your perspective?
So the way I see our business, as I said, we are a baby safety product online store. And we deal with mothers and fathers that have babies and are very anxious about their security, and maybe they did not sleep very well the last few days, and these are our customers. And my business focus is on finding the right products and on delivering the right service to them, to suggest the products, to have post-sale services and this sort of thing. I am not a tech guy. I do not want to become one. And easySales and our other partners helped us remove these barriers. I do not need to understand the processes very well. Okay, I started learning about the feeds and API and whatever, but we do not have to spend our work figuring out technical details, and my colleagues can actually speak with clients and generate invoices in bulk from easySales instead of doing manual labor and labeling or whatever. They can discuss with the clients, and that's what's important in our business.
So the efficiency, actually.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and last question. In your opinion, what is the key successfully managing and scaling a multi-channel sales in today's e-commerce landscape?
I'm obviously very proud to be here. This is an extraordinary event, and I'm flattered to be here. But I also need to be humble enough to say I'm not Jeff Bezos. I did not find the key to success. I'm struggling each day to manage to get some growth in my business. So I will not be able to share the keys to success. My personal motto is that the business is not a speed competition. It's an endurance one. So you have to take each day on its turn and keep on doing the hard stuff. Because if it's difficult for you, it's difficult for everyone else. And if you are more resilient than the others, then you will be ahead in the competition. And this is how I try to do business.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tudor, for being today here. Everyone, if you want to figure it out more, we have a booth here also, and we will explain you and we'll show you exactly how easySales it works. Actually, the name we try to be easy to use, easy to understand. We have a Romanian, an English, and a Bulgarian team that can help you with everything you need. And hopefully, the idea is to have a larger community and together to try to grow and efficientize, automate the e-commerce. Thank you, everyone, all of you, and waiting you to our booth. Thank you.